Gabriel, amazing job on this film. Look, Space Jam: A New Legacy. It was so much fun to watch, and look, you get to essentially live out one of my dreams. You get to play one of the Looney Tunes, Speedy Gonzalez. And the first question I have for you is, what did you want to bring to the voice of Speedy? What did you want to bring to the voice of Speedy?
My first question is, where'd you get that sick ass hat? I love it, man. That is a badass hat.
Yo, my girlfriend got this for me. I have no idea where she got it, honestly. And like, you're the second person to ask me about it, and I have no idea how to get another one.
Well, you know what? Then you got something special right there.
I'm gonna find one of these and send you one though, just for you saying that. I'm gonna figure it out and find one of these for you though.
Yeah, dude. I'm a California guy, so I'm all about that hat.
There we go, brother.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the awesome hat. What was your question again?
The question is, what did you want to bring to the voice of Speedy? Because Speedy's such an iconic character. I love Speedy Gonzalez.
I guess the main goal was to make sure that people thought of the character, that, you know, because I was given the option of doing my own speaking voice, my regular speaking voice, because, you know, the directors and the producers that were concerned, they're like, we just want to make sure that, you know, you feel comfortable and that the character is being portrayed the right way. You know, everybody's so sensitive right now. So I get it that, you know, they want to make sure they didn't have another little, you know, situation pop up. So they want to make sure, you know, just give us the brown green light, and I'm like, all right, yeah, you're good. I told them, look, I think Speedy Gonzalez should sound like Speedy Gonzalez, and they're like, you don't think it's too stereotypical? I says, you don't know my family, so trust me, we're good. And they said, well, do you think you can do the voice? And I'm like, well, that's what I do. I do voices. I thought that's why you guys hired me. And I was like, oh, okay.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So, you know, as soon as we went into recording, I gave them Speedy, and they were freaked out, you know, because I'll go from this to Speedy Gonzalez, the fastest mouse in all Mexico. Arriba! Epándale! And they're like, wow, that's good. And I said, don't think that just because I'm Mexican, I can only do the Mexican character. I says, I'll do all of them. I says, you want Marvin the Martian? I'm like, oh my modulator. I said, you want Yosemite Sam? Ah, like that rabbit. You want Bugs Bunny? What's up, Doc? I says, you can fire the whole cast right now. I'll do the whole movie for half.
Yo, that was quite amazing. You really can do all these voices. That is phenomenal. I got to ask you those, talking about Speedy. What has Speedy been up to, and how is he recruited to play on the Toon Squad?
As far as how he's recruited, I think the same way that everybody else. It's you know, with cartoons, there's never really a big thought out introduction. It's just cartoons are cartoons, so all of a sudden they appear, and that's pretty much the case with all these characters. Everybody just starts popping up. It's that world. It's that Looney Tunes world, and I love the fact that they bounce in and out of different worlds, whether it's Looney Tunes or DC. You know, everything under the Warner Brothers banner is open season, so you see a lot of things happening, and it's just so much to take in that there's no real introduction like in a normal movie, you know, of a character. Cartoons are cartoons, and they show up unannounced, and all of a sudden they're like, where'd they go? And that's just the way they work.
I mean, this isn't only a tribute to the Space Jam legacy, but I feel like it really is a tribute to Warner Brothers in general. And there's a ton of surprises and cameos in the film, like you had just said. What are you most excited for audiences to see with Space Jam: The New Legacy?
I think a lot of people are assuming it's the exact same movie. I thought the same thing. I'm like, oh, it's just a reboot. And it's like, no, man, it's a whole different story. Yeah. You know, I mean, the only thing that's the same is, okay, it involves a you know, superstar basketball player and you know, Looney Tunes. But the story is very, very different. And I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh, wow, this is okay. All right. This is cool. All right. And there's a lot of twists and turns in it. And there's even one point where I said it was like a soap opera at one point as a character. I remember voicing a line where I said, "It's like a novela." It's like a soap opera in Spanish. So I remember my character saying that in the movie at one point, because there was a very dramatic scene that was not expected.
Yeah, man. Look, there's something for everybody in this. I can't wait for my kid to see it, because like there's a 2D animation for me, the digital stuff for her, but there's something for everybody, and it is so much fun. And you're right, it is a completely new Space Jam. So amazing job, Gabriel, and amazing job on those voices. And I gotta get you one of these hats now. So we're gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I promise you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.